This is JP with Political Pop Culture, and this is my take. So, I'm going to approach this a little bit differently today. Instead of picking a specific story, I'm going to talk about something in general. And that is, what is the obsession with the people on the left using January 6th as an excuse for everything? No matter what anybody says anymore, it seems to come right back to January 6th. Somebody somewhere does something that someone on the left doesn't like. Oh, this is like 1/6. Somebody does something stupid. Well, that person is clearly a 1/6 type. Or, well, we know where they were on 1/6. I'll give you a perfect example. This morning, I was on Facebook, and I apologize. Nobody should be on Facebook. Facebook is terrible. But unfortunately, I still have to use it for business purposes. So I get on there every morning. And today I made the mistake of scrolling through my timeline. And in doing so, I saw a story that looked interesting, which was a local business had posted a picture of a guy who had done something at the business that he shouldn't have done. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the comments, and this lady says, looks like one of the insurrectionists. Really? Really? This dirtbag that did something he wasn't supposed to do, just, I guess that makes him look like one of the insurrectionists. What she's implying there is that, oh, he looks like one of those dirty Trump supporters that tried to overthrow the government. So I responded, looks more like one of the rioters to me. And she comes back with, from what I watched, it was an attempted coup. That makes them insurrectionists. Plus, let's not get it twisted. If law enforcement thought they were rioting, things would have been contained quickly. Such is life in America, KKK, right? Have a blessed day. Okay, let me break that down just really quick here. From what I watched, it was an attempted coup. That makes them insurrectionists. Okay, well, I wasn't talking about 1/6. I was talking about the months-long riots, but I'll get there in a minute. Plus, let's not get it twisted. If law enforcement thought they were rioting, things would have been contained quickly. Yeah, like Portland. Such is life in America, KKK, right? Wrong. You know, I see racism every single day. Rather, I see calls of racism every single day. And I see the racism that the calls of racism cause every single day. And being somebody who's fairly well established in the middle, I got to tell you, I see it coming from the left. And I'm not saying that most Democrats are racist, but I am saying that most racists are Democrats. Anyway, I'm getting off topic and I apologize. Have a blessed day. Yeah, like you're a believer. So I responded. I said, well, from what I watched, it was months of riots, looting, vandalism, assault, etc. And here's where she comes out with what she really meant. And of course, I knew what she meant all along, but I'm trolling her. Well, I was talking about 1/6, but it's neither here nor there. Of course you were talking about 1/6. You were being degrading. You were being denigrating. You saw a guy that looked like a dirtball, so you took a swipe at Trump supporters by insinuating that anybody who is a Trump supporter is the same kind of dirtball or idiot or fool, whatever you want to call them, the same type of person that breached the Capitol on January 6th. Let me make my stance on this perfectly clear, and I've done this numerous times since January 6th. Anyone who stormed the Capitol and did damage to any offices, entered illegally any offices, vandalized, stole, did any kind of damage, threatened, harassed anybody in the Capitol, those people should absolutely be punished. They should be punished to the full extent of the law. That said, why don't we see people on the left, people like this idiot poster, reacting to the riots, reacting to 25 plus Americans dead, reacting to over $2 billion in property damage across the United States, fires, riots, looting, vandalism? Why don't we see them reference that the way they referenced the one day of January 6th? Because that one day fits their narrative, and that one day gives them, in their own minds, the moral high ground. from which to launch their attacks on everybody who doesn't walk lockstep, in step with them. That's my take. I'd love to hear your take. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can also let us know by joining the cult at Pol Pop Cult on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble. Thanks for listening.